If you've been posting on Instagram and feel like no one's seeing your content anymore, you're not crazy. The truth is the algorithm has changed and most creators are stuck trying to game the system that they just don't fully understand. The truth is if Instagram thinks your content is for the wrong audience, it will bury it before your reach can get even a single viewer. But there is a new way to fix that, and it starts with how you post, not just what you post. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with the algorithm instead of fighting against it, using a strategy that many top creators are using right now. This video is about flipping your growth strategy completely on its head and giving you the ability to finally understand Instagram's algorithm so you can understand what content works and what doesn't. I'll walk you through the same system that uses Instagram's trial reels to retain the algorithm and actually get your post in front of the right audience. Not just for friends, family, or random followers from years ago. You'll learn how to find your top performing reels, repost them strategically, test multiple hook variations, and use analytics to fine-tune everything that you could think of. If you apply this consistently, you won't just get more views, but you'll also attract the exact type of people you're trying to reach, and Instagram will start doing the heavy lifting in terms of view count for you. Most creators struggling with reach on Instagram don't realize that they've been categorized incorrectly by the algorithm. If your early followers were friends or family who engage just to support you, Instagram assumes that your content is more personal, not something meant for a wider or even a niche audience. That's why your reach can feel a little bit capped, even if your content is high quality. The algorithm isn't just punishing you, it just doesn't know how to classify you. This is where trial reels come into place. Trial reels basically give you a way to reset that by quietly testing content with new audiences. Instead of just shouting into the void, you actually will let Instagram figure out who actually wants to hear from you, and once it does, everything starts working again. This strategy isn't about going viral overnight though. It's about reshaping how Instagram actually understands your account in the first place. Trial reels work by gradually training the algorithm, not just gaming it. That means you'll need to stay consistent, analyze your results, and be willing to tweak your hooks if you're not seeing the right audience engage with them. Also works if your main feed is also very active. When someone finds your trial reel and checks your profile, they need to see relevant recent posts or they won't follow you. Plain and simple. If you're expecting big numbers fast, you'll miss really the point here. This isn't really about long-term visibility or quick dopamine hits from getting followers or likes. So always keep that in mind when actually implementing this process. Now that we got that out of the way, let's break down how to actually run this strategy step by step. I'll show you how to find reels that are already working best for you, how to repost them as trial reels without a penalty, and how to test different hooks that actually see and get you in front of the right audience. You'll also learn how to read the analytics that matter and not just views or likes and focusing on things that don't really actually make a difference. Then of course, we'll cover how to keep your main feed active and use automation tools like ManyChat to even boost your engagement further. Everything we're about to go through is designed to help Instagram categorize you correctly, so let's get into it. The first thing you want to do is start by going into your Instagram insights and sorting your past reels by the number of followers gained, not by views, likes, or shares. The goal here is to identify the content that actually attracted the right kind of people. Even if a reel didn't go viral, it brought in the right followers, it's valuable. If you don't have clear data on this from the past year, you can use your best guess based on what content felt most aligned with your niche, or more specifically, what people responded to the most authentically. These are the reels that you want to use to retrain the algorithm, not to grow your feed directly, but to signal to who your audience actually is. Once you've identified the right reels, it's time to actually go about reposting them, but you're not going to be reposting them to your main feed. Instead of this, you'll use Instagram's trial reel feature, which basically quietly pushes your content to a test audience without publishing it to your profile grid. You can then go about reposting the same video with the exact same caption, even if it's already live on your page. Instagram doesn't penalize repetition in trial reels, so you can test the same content multiple times, weekly, monthly, or really just however often you want to. The goal here isn't really to impress your current followers, it's to force Instagram to figure out who else is interested in the content and start building a pattern around it. The first 3 seconds of your reel decide pretty much everything. If people don't stop scrolling, the algorithm really won't stop them either. That's why you should take each of your top reels and create at least 3 versions of them, each with a different hook. You can change the text overlay, film a new opening scene, or just shift the tone completely, even subtle tweaks can make a massive difference here in retention. Post these versions as separate trial reels and, of course, monitor which one holds attention past the 3-second mark. You want to aim for at least a 30 to 50% retention rate. If a variation underperforms, that's your cue to refine the hook before testing it again. And this isn't, of course, about guessing, it's about using real data to shape what actually works here. Once your trial reels are live, don't just watch the view count. You need to look deeper at your insights. Focus on the retention rate first, and if a high percentage of viewers stay past the first few seconds, that's a sign that your hook might be working well. The next big tip here is to track how many followers each reel brings in. But don't just stop there. Click into the profiles of those new followers. Are they in your niche? Do they follow similar creators? Are they in a location or region of the world that you're planning on targeting for your actual products that you're planning on selling or services? If none of those are the case, you might be attracting the wrong segment of people, which means it's time to adjust your hook or shift your content style. Finally, make sure that your main feed stays active. When someone finds you through a trial reel and visits your profile, they need to see recent relevant posts or they'll bounce. That pretty much kills conversion, and it tells the algorithm that your content isn't really worth promoting. The algorithm isn't out to really get you here though. You need to understand that you just need to give it clear signals. Trial reels give you a way to go about doing this by retraining how Instagram sees your content, but only if you treat it like a system, not just necessarily a guessing game. The real creators who are actually going to grow from this strategy are not people who are chasing trends or viral moments. They're running tests, learning from results, and building these audiences on purpose, not just by posting random stuff. If you stay consistent, pay attention to what's actually working, and keep your main feed active, the algorithm will start working for you. And I can't wait to hear about that down in the comments section once it does. Speaking of which too, if you want to automate even further with this, I would recommend using something like ManyChat. This is a keyword automation tool where people can simply comment a keyword on a specific post that you make, or even send you a direct message with that keyword, which will then trigger an automation, which can be just about anything, whether it's linked to your course program, a link to your sales calendar, or maybe even a pre-selected flow of different things that you're planning on saying to prospects or just people that are interested in your account. I'd recommend getting started with ManyChat by using that link down in the description. Once you click that link, you'll be brought to a page that looks like this. As you can see, you'll simply hit the Get Started button, which will take you over to the ManyChat Get Started page, where you can choose which platform you're planning on implementing with ManyChat. Most people obviously are going to go with Instagram here. You'll click the Instagram button, make an account with them, and you can get started with them. It's an amazing service. Almost every single creator that you're currently watching on Instagram is using this right now to either sell more courses, get more people inside their sales calendars, or just in general to engage with them and have a more automated, efficient system. Once again, any of the actual things that we talked about in this video will be linked down in the description. Make sure you use those links and, of course, take advantage of them. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. And, of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down in the comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and please remember that the links down in the description are affiliate links and we could monetarily benefit from them at no extra cost to you. So thank you in advance for supporting more videos just like this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.